Bienvenido a Lanzarote. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Hola Lanzarote, where we talk about all things Lanzarote. My name's David, and I moved to Playa Blanca in Lanzarote in 2021. Now, my earlier video talked about how we obtained the non-lucrative visa, and it proved to be really popular. Now, in that video, I did touch upon the requirement to obtain the TIE once you'd arrived in Spain, but I didn't go into much detail. So I thought it'd be a good idea if I did another video on how to apply for your TIE. Now, if you haven't seen my video on the non-lucrative visa, I'll put a link in the description box down below. So please check that out. This is going to be a fairly short video because it's quite a simple process, but I shall guide you through it, and hopefully by the end of the video you'll be fairly confident in doing the TIE process yourself when you arrive in Spain.
To make the appointment for your TIE, you need to come to this page. Here's the link: sede.administracionespublicas.gov.es. I'll put a link in the description box down below. Now you can go up here and change it to English if you wish, although I've found that sometimes when if you switch to English, sometimes it doesn't work properly. So I'm going to keep this in Spanish, and you can follow the procedure in Spanish. So the first thing is scroll down to Extranjería, the Foreigners Department, and it will tell you here that there are 9 procedures available. The one we want is the top line, Cita Previa de Extranjería. And this just gives you information about the procedure and who's responsible for it. So click on the red box at the bottom to enter the procedure. Now when you come to this page, it says the provinces that are available. So from the drop down menu you select the province where you are, so Alicante, Almería, the north, and the Balearics. Las Palmas is where we are in Lanzarote, Las Palmas province. So we select Las Palmas and aceptar. So here we've got the province selected, Las Palmas. Then here it's which office, cualquier oficina. Click on the drop down menu and you'll see all the offices that are available in Las Palmas province. Now you'll see here Lanzarote, Calle Blas, Cabrera Felipe 6. This is the immigration office, so that's where you would go to do your renewal, your 2 and 3 year and 4 and 5 year renewal of your residency. So what we want is the National Police, so it's the Comisaría CMP Arrecife Calle Mastelero. So select that one, and then it tells you the procedures that are available at that police station. So here, this is the list of procedures. The top one is recogida de la tarjeta. So this is when you've applied for your TIE, and you're once you've been through the process, they will give you a form and tell you to come back in 40 days. Now this is the appointment that you'll need to make to go back and collect your card after 40 days. So the procedure we want for applying for the TIE is the Policía Toma de Huellas, which means taking of fingerprints, Expedition de Tarjeta, so issuing the card. Now it says here renewal of the Tarjeta de Larga Duración, like the long-term card or duplicates. So even though it says long-term, this is for temporary residency cards as well, which is what you will have if you're here on a visa. So select Policía Toma de Huellas, taking of fingerprints, and accept. So here it gives you all the information about the application. All the information in red is about Ukrainian refugees. There's a different procedure for them, so that's explaining to them what they have to do. And the cat's just walked in. Hola, Vale. ¿Qué tal? ¿Está bien?
Vamos.
I've got company. Our neighbour's cat. Right, where were we? So, yes, I know you want feeding. Yes.
Ven aquí.
Okay, that's the cat's fed. He's happy. Now, where were we? So here's a list of documents you'll need to take to your appointment. The application form EX17, and there's a link to the PDF to download that. You'll need your passport. You'll need the fee form, the Modelo 790 Código 12. And you'll need to have paid that before you go to your appointment. Now you can fill in this form online and then download and print it, and it will have a barcode on that's unique to you, so you can't photocopy the form. Each person needs to fill in a form individually online and then print it out. As it says here, don't photocopy the TASA form. Okay, so if we take a look at the EX17 form, as I say, the link is here for you to download it. Here we are, EX17 application for the TIE. So your passport number, NIE number, so it will start with a letter, then a number, and then end with a letter. Your first surname, your second surname if you have one, leave it blank if you haven't, your forenames, and then your sex, so indeterminate, hombre, mujer, hombre, man, mujer, woman. Date of birth, fecha de nacimiento, two numbers, and the year, 4 numbers. Place of birth, country of birth. Your nationality, your marital state, so soltero, casado, viuda, divorciado, separado. So single, married, widowed, divorced, separated. The name of your father, the name of your mother, and your address in Spain. So your street address, the number, the floor address or house number, the locality that you live in, the town you live in, your postcode, código postal, and your province, which again in our case is Las Palmas, your mobile number, email address, and details of your legal representative if using one. But bear in mind you have to do this personally because you need your fingerprints taken, so you have to turn up and do it personally. Here's details of your representative, but as I said, not really relevant in this case as you have to turn up personally. And the address where any notifications should be sent, which obviously is your own address. So these are all your details here. Here is a checkbox for consenting to email communications. We checked the box, they unchecked the box, said no, unless you've got the digital signature or the clave, they will not send it by email. So they will only send notifications by letter. Having said that, for this procedure, you shouldn't really get any notifications because if anything's wrong with your paperwork when you turn up, then they will send you away and tell you to get it right. And as it says here, it draws your attention to you having to do this personally. Again, the second page, so you just repeat your full name. And here you check the box Tarjeta Inicial and the first issuing of your card. If you were going for your renewal, you would click on this box, Renovación de Tarjeta. And if you were going for a duplicate because you'd lost it or it'd been stolen or destroyed or unusable, you would check that box. So uncheck those. So for your first application, Tarjeta Inicial. Then you have to sign it here at the bottom, and you you put the place where you're signing it, the date, so the 1st September 2024. Leave this blank, this is for office use, and the final page is instructions on completing the form. So unless you're doing it on the computer, put it in capital letters with a black pen. And here's all the information about the different boxes, about how you fill in the different boxes. Print out that form. You need, well, it says you need 2 copies. We've always taken 2 copies because that's what it says, but they usually give you 1 copy back. And when you take 2 copies, sign both copies individually. Don't sign 1 copy and photocopy your signature. Print off both copies and sign both copies. As I say, they will probably give you the second copy back because they don't seem to want to have too much paperwork. So that's the EX17. And the fee form, the Modelo 790. Click on there, takes you to the police national site where you can fill in the form online and then download it and print it. So again, you start off with your NIE number, your surname followed by your first names, your address details, so the type of street, either calle, avenida or whatever, the name of the street, the number on the street, and then either staircase, flat number, house number, gate number, whatever, your telephone number, the municipality you live in, your province, and your código postal, your postcode. Here, click on Principal because it's your first application in this for this. This is the fee, and this will come up automatically once you have selected one of these boxes down here. So this is the procedure that you're applying for. Where are we? Tarjetas de identidad de extranjeros, TIEs. So it's for your first TIE. You select the first box, TIE que documente la primera concesión de la autorización de residencia temporal. Click that box there. And as you scroll down to the bottom, again, there'll be a declaration, so you will fill in the place name there where you're signing it. So it'd be Las Palmas or Playa Blanca. Select the date you're signing it. The fee comes up automatically here in the box, €16.08. And here I always go to pay in cash at the bank or pay through the bank. So I take the form to the bank. So I click on En Efectivo and then take the forms to the bank. Once you've clicked on En Efectivo, download the form and you can print it out. So when you come to print it out, you will get 3 copies of the form. One is for the police, one is for you, and one the bank will keep when you take it to the bank as their copy, and they will give you a proof of payment which you need to attach to the other 2 copies and take that to the police station with your application, and that proves that you have paid the fee. So that's all there is to the Modelo 790. You need a recent photograph in colour of size 32 by 26 millimeters, which is quite small. If you get it done at a photo agency, then they'll know the size and they'll usually cut them to size for you. And it has to be on a uniform white smooth background. You'll need your empadronamiento, your certificado o volante de empadronamiento, which you will get from the town hall, your ayuntamiento. You need the resolution of the concession of your visa. You can print that out online. There is a link from your visa process where you can print this out. It may not be necessary in all places. We took it to make sure we had everything. Obviously your visa is in your passport, so that's proof that you've got the visa, so I don't really know why they need this document, and as I say, in some places it may not be required. The next section is about if you have if you're going with children, what documents are needed with the children. Okay. Now here at the bottom you'll see two large boxes. One, presentación con clave. Clave is a digital signature system, a key. Unless you have that, click on presentación sin clave. And this takes you to the page where you put in all your details. So you start off by putting your NIE number. If you've just got your visa, your NIE will be in your visa. And then your name and surnames. Then a drop-down list of nationalities. Reino Unido, United Kingdom, and accept. On the next page it'll come up with your name and your NIE number here, and to carry on you have to select which option you want. So solicitar cita, applying for an appointment. Consulting the seaters, consulting the appointments you got confirmed, to cancel cancel an appointment that you already have, or to exit the system. So we've selected solicitar cita. We have our name details come up here at the top. So then you need to put in your telephone number, and you need a Spanish telephone number. The reason you need to put your phone number in is that they will send you a code to confirm the appointment. Then put in your email address. Repeat your email address. And click on here, continue. Now here it will give you a choice of 3 appointments. If none of those are suitable, then you can click here on look for new appointments, and it will give you alternative dates. So here we're looking at appointments for the 3rd, 4th and 5th of September at these times. Now this is saying it's the first appointment available. You can click on appointments, say I want appointments after 12:30, and click on new, and it will give you appointments at 12:30. So then you select the appointment that you want. Here there's a CAPTCHA that you have to put in here. Put in the CAPTCHA here, and then you have 5 minutes to complete the confirmation. So I'm not going to click on next because it won't let me make an appointment. I don't want to make an appointment because I've done mine. So click on Siguiente, next, and then it will send to your mobile phone a code which you have to input to confirm the appointment. Once the appointment's confirmed, a document will appear on the screen that you can print out, but it will also get sent to your email. So that's all there is to making the appointment for your TIE.
Okay, so hopefully that's your appointment made successfully. Now, in the meantime, you can get together your documents and new photographs if you need them. And a couple of days before your appointment, you should get an email or a text message, or maybe both, reminding you of your appointment. Now, in Lanzarote, the commissariat is in Arrecife, and it's near to the port area. So when you get there, you'll give your name into the reception desk, and if you tell them the time of the appointment, they'll check you off on the list and they'll tell you where to wait. So you'll wait in the waiting area until your name is called. Then you'll be taken through to an office where there are 2 desks, and you'll present your documents and photograph to the desk officer, who'll check the paperwork to make sure everything is correct. When the police check your documents, the photograph that you've taken along with your application, they'll stick that to a card and they'll ask you to sign the card, and then they will scan that into the computer. Then you'll have your fingerprints taken, and it's a simple scanning machine, and you'll put your right index finger flat on the screen, and then your left index finger, and you'll also be asked to roll your fingers from side to side. Once that's done, they'll give you a form called a resguardo, and that is proof that you've applied for the TIE. And they'll also tell you to come back in 40 days to collect the card. Now, you'll have to make another appointment to collect the card. And you'll recall when I showed you the process on the screen about how to make your TIE appointment, that the process is the same, but you select the collecting the card appointment. And one other point, this, as I said, is based on my own personal practical experience in Lanzarote. It may well be that the procedure is slightly different where you are. Certainly, I believe in Almeria, I'm not sure, you may need to check, those of you in Almeria, that you need a digital certificate in order to book a TIE appointment. I'm not sure about that. I have read things like that. And so the procedures may differ depending on where you are in Spain. So please just note that point as well. Now, just one final point. This video is based on my own personal practical experience of the process. It's meant to help you if you want to do the process yourself, but it's not meant as professional advice. I'm not qualified to give professional advice. But if you don't think you can do the process yourself, then there are lots of professional advisors out there who can help you through the procedure. I'm not going to recommend any, but if you search in your own area, you'll find people who will be able to help you through the process. So that's all there is to it. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please click the like button down below, and if you want to hear more from Hola Lanzarote, then consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Thanks very much for watching, and nos vemos pronto!